Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank y'all for stopping by the live stream again. I really appreciate it. Shout out to the NTZ crew. I see Michael Beach of Life on here. I'm pretty sure Jacob Tanje is here. Christian Markella, thank you. And welcome to the Sunshine Shoulders community, man. Thank you for your support. Hey, that's Doubtful Genius. Shout out to my old heads. There's Michael Beach of Life. He said two yummy threes do not equal one yummy six. What's up, King Arthur? All my old heads. Michael Alexander. There's Jacob Tanje. Christian Markella. Hey, any new viewers and subscribers joining us today, welcome. And especially those watching us on replay. We always have a topic. Today is having two women in the Philippines is possible, but can you handle it? I just want to have this discussion and get it out of the way because I get that question at least on one live stream and one comment every single week without fail. So let's talk about that. The peso is 56.15. It's going up, ladies and gentlemen. As long as it stays around that 56, man. What's up, Roger Walker? There's Jeffrey Tatter. I know y'all gonna be kind of sad, man. You heading back in a couple of days, but hell, Philippines ain't going nowhere, man. Come on back. But of course, we like to talk about a lot of other stuff, and this is your channel. This is your live stream. So whatever you want to talk about, put it over here. I'll try to get to it. But remember, there's a lot of people on here, anywhere from 250 to 300 people. And I mean, there's thousands of comments over here. But I try my best. I'm staying with this new comment button I've been hitting. But, I made a video the other day. It was called, where did that $1,000 budget in the Philippines, where did that come from? I wasn't saying whether or not we can live off 1,000 over here. I don't even want to have that argument anymore. I mean, that's just so repetition. It's so redundant. I don't even want to have that. But I'm saying, where did it come from, and why did they settle on 1,000 peso? I mean, $1,000, and why is it still $1,000 after all these years? I just went back 5 years that I could remember hearing about it. But I mean, 1,000 in 2019 is not 1,000 a day. I was just trying to get some answers. Some guys went all the way back to 2008, he said. What's up, Hood Jay? See, I got you today. What's up, Kamal? But I'm just saying it doesn't make sense to me. When I just did that one scenario, it came up to 1220. That's the least we should be talking now in 2024. Really 1250 if you want to use a round figure like a lot of you said. That's the reason why, people were saying that's the reason why they came up with 1,000. Well, hell, 1250. Hey, Rashard Smith, he said, watch out for the dick police. We're going to talk about that too. I want to give a shout out to the Poor Man Passport Guide for putting the dick police on blast. Because they over here, guys. They all in Southeast Asia, whether they're here or not. And we're going to talk about them for real. Because somebody's going to come over here on the live stream today and appoint themselves the honorary chief of the dick police. And we're going to give them hell about it. Yeah. We're not playing anymore. You want to make a video about anybody on YouTube, you're a dick watcher. Hey, Casman Flowers, thanks for that super chat. He says, have you guys ever read Private Dancer by Stephen Latter? He says, I highly recommend you guys read, especially if you want to live overseas. Yeah, I've told them this many times. I've got it up here. I'm going to show you. I don't have to lie. I read it. It's so good. I'm glad somebody could bear witness to what I was saying. Well, I don't see it. I got it, though. But he's exactly right. Mike from Canada gave me the book. One of the best books I've read in a long time because I don't read non-fiction. I don't read fiction, I mean. But yeah, Casman, I'm glad you can bear witness, man, to what I've been saying. The book was so good when I started reading it, I went to the bathroom and left it on the bed. Marilyn picked it up and wouldn't put it down. She ended up, I was just waiting. I said, you go ahead and read it. Then I read it. It's really, really good. Yeah, thanks for that recommendation, brother. BIY Shack says you have to factor inflation. Yeah, but they don't do it. BIY Shacks, nor do they talk about bringing to the conversation this ever-changing exchange rate. And, the inflation here in the Philippines is almost double what it is in America. 2023 was a unicorn. That's why people are getting an 8.7% cost of living increase, but that's the highest in 4 decades. It's generally somewhere around 2.6 if you get one. The last 10 years, it averaged 2.6. I looked it up. Yeah, what's going on, guys? Yeah, he said, my kind of show tonight. Salute. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of ask that question about that one time because it's been hanging around. People are still having this conversation. I'm like, well, why don't y'all move it up at least? Move the needle at least to reality. I don't know. He said, I also recommend Private Dance. It's available on Audible as an Audible book. It's great to listen to. It was a great read for me, man. I really loved it. Yeah, the Dick Watchers, man. Somebody gonna come on here tonight and appoint themselves the honorary chief of Dick Police because they're watching right now and they say, this is the chief of the Dick Police. I need to know who's back. Sunshine Shoulders is blowing out. Get 2 of our best undercover agents on the job. Pun intended, undercover agents. These guys have gone crazy. But what happens is we help them because we went to sleep. We think it's okay for guys to dick watch over here. That's some pussy stuff, man. We won't have it on my channel. That's not, we're not going to tolerate that. But we've been tolerating it. Dick watching. Give a damn. It's none of your business who I'm fucking or how many people I'm fucking. But that's what they want to make it their business because they're over there jacking off. So they want to talk about how many baby mamas you got. How many women you got babies by, all of that. Come on, guys. Yeah, he said, watching pockets, watching dicks. The surveillance needs to stop. These are people who have nothing else to do, but we're going to put them on blast from now on. Shout out to the poor man's passport guy. He put them on blast. Damn dick watchers, man. I just came up with the dick watchers. It's like Weight Watchers. Dick watchers. Yeah, they want to, the penis platoon. They want to, pretty soon they're going to be asking how long your dick is if we keep it up. It's not, we're not going to tolerate that, man. But somebody's going to come on over here today. There he is, see? Didn't I tell you? There he is, the honorary chief of Dick Police. He says, hey, all you dusty broke brothers, yeah, you a dick rider. He's over there right now while he's watching the show. He's watching the Pornhub over here and Sunshine Shoulders over here. Hey, Omar. He said, good morning, Cal. Been listening for a while, always positive and educational. You have an experience on the Philippines. Thanks for your information. You're welcome. He said, do the local banks offer CD or, yeah. They actually do, but I wouldn't be the one to ask that. But of course they do. If you're able to, once you're over here and you're eligible to open up a checking account. Okay, Matt, Melvin Meneses. He says the answer to the title is just don't get caught. You'll see kitchenware playing. Yeah, let's get over here because we're always going to be able to come back to Sergeant Dickhead over here. He's got OG Fred. That's not OG Fred. He's a nut hugger. What he is. A pipe fitter. Watching my channel tonight. And we're going to put him on blast. So don't get rid of him. Let him stay around like the mosquito guy did. He's going to make our point for us tonight. That you got grown men over here watching dicks. He said, what's a dick police? These are grown-ass men worrying about who you dealing with, worrying about your sexual affairs over here. Or do you deal with lady boys? He's dealing with lady boys. Look at his woman and what she looks like, how old she is, the age gap. Oh, you know, they use it on me. He's still married over in the United States to his wife, but he's got Maryland over here. See, those are dick watchers, Casman Flowers. Yeah, he says the COLA for 2024 is 3.2%. Yeah, see, the 8.7 was 2023. It was a unicorn, the largest in 4 decades. Normally, it's around 2.6. But that's what a dick watcher and a dick police are. If you want to know, and without me explaining, go and see what they're doing to the YouTuber Game Abroad. They're worrying about the bar girl he's dealing with, who he's fucking. That's what I'm saying. Where he's putting his dick. That's why I call them dick watchers. Why would I worry about that? Why would that concern me? Who's fucking who and all that? Guys, we got to grow up. We're not going to tolerate it on my channel. Clowns. Hey, Robert Morris, he said, Cal needed this today. Yeah, we're going to give it to him today, Robert Morris. Thank you, brother, for that super chat and for your support. We're not going to let him get away with it. Yeah, so just stay, the penis patrolman. I call him the penis platoon. You know, like I said, they're going to show up. Look at here. They're going to show up. Here he is, the pipe fitter. Yeah, he said, nothing worse than a grown-ass man worried about another man's dick. That's some female type shit. Yeah, you see guys like that. You see this fake King Bee Stacker coming on here, worrying about things that have nothing to do with his life. That's a sorry son of a bitch. Yeah, I said it, YouTube. I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. I told y'all for 2024, the gloves and came off. I'm going to start calling these dick watchers out. He said, you said a while back that the 1%ers, the lowest, are often coming to the Philippines. Yeah, as far as looks, we're talking about looks. That's all. Okay, don't get that twisted. Don't, misinterpret what I'm saying. I was talking about looks because the guy said, he came on this live stream, Stephen Thomas, and he said, all you expats over there, all you dick, see, he's dick watching. He says, all you're doing is dating the lowest 1% of Filipinos over there, he says, as far as looks, dick watching. And so I said, look in the mirror. And you look in the mirror too, Stephen Thomas. You're part of the 1%. No, I don't have thin skin, brother. I'm just letting you know how it is. All you dick biters and dick riders coming on my channel, I'm calling you out. You're not haters. You're the dick police. Jealous of us over here because we getting it on, Elat Makata. Thanks for joining us because we getting it on over here. We fucking over here. But they over there beating off. So they jealous. Yeah, they're jealous. It's okay. We're going to get them. No more playing around. I'm going to start calling them by name. Watch what I tell y'all. He said, Cal for president, just fell off my chair. Yeah, man, we're going to get him. You know, I love LaChina joined us. She's in the, fake profiles, and they dick riders. These are undercover agents. When they take somebody else's profile like that, they're literally undercover looking to see whose back you blowing out. Who's he fucking now? What they doing now in there? Hey, Sergeant, I got a make on such and shoulders. He's headed towards the booth. Maybe he's on a damn mission. We'll get the dick patrol on him. Yeah, sounds queer worrying about another man's junk. It is. But yeah, we getting it on over here, Elad. Don't blame us for it. And whenever you come to the Philippines or Southeast Asia, you got these grown-ass men coming out of the damn closet. Literally undercover agents. Yeah, dick sniffers. Pretty soon, if we keep tolerating it, they're going to just come up to, hey, how long is your dick, sunshine shoulders? You know. Yeah, he's on the move, Sergeant. He's pulling his pants down. Looks to me like he's got a, what is this? Another, that's not Merlin. We need to put that down. They're taking notes right now of what we're going to talk about today. About can you have two women over here? Yeah, ball lickers. That's all they are. He's on the move. That's a good one. He's on the move, Sergeant. That's crazy, man. But y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know good and well, yeah, and then no, this is an undercover agent. Keep him on here. They're literally under the cover. He said, ultimately, we can't fuck what doesn't want to be fucked. Yeah, cock blockers. Fortunately for me, he says, I need any woman bad enough to subject myself to it all. He says, I'll stay as long as I can. He said, Doyle May says, you only on YouTube for an hour or two, Brother Cal. They got to be wearing a panty skirt and modeling also with all that time because that's female actions they doing. Absolutely. But let's get into the conversation today because that's all we have in the conversation. Every single day, not a week that's ever gone by when somebody, you see T. Williams, he said, this is my type of conversation because he asked me this question. Is it possible to have two women over there? Yes, it's possible. But can you handle it? See, here's the thing, man. Can you handle the pressure? Because you know they want to henpeck you anyway. It's like you're going to be serving 2 prison sentences instead of 1. You know, all that sneaking around and all that, it gets tiresome, man. It gets real old. It gets stressful. So you can either continue to sneak around or let them know about each other. See, I've done it before in my earlier days. See, I've done it before. But what happened was I let them know about each other. And they didn't like it, but it wasn't a whole lot they could do about it. Remember, I was 45 at the time, 46. And I'd go to Mindanao for 1 or 2 months, and I'd come back to Cebu for 1 or 2 months. They were mad, but I didn't care at that time. Would I do it now? No, my conscience is a lot different. But can you handle that? Because, she's knowing that you're going to be with somebody else, so she's going to put it on you. So by the time you get back to the other one, you got a low battery. She's fully charged, 24, 25 years old. Okay, you ask yourself that. Hey, what time is it travel? Thanks for that super chat. He said, all them brothers hating on Game Abroad, know good and well they would be at his woman if she wasn't with him. She kind of cute. Yeah, but that's what I'm calling The dick police. Why is another grown man worrying about where you sticking your dick? What time is it travels? They're trying to bring him down because he's with a bar girl or whatever it is. What difference does it make? The man's living his best life on his own terms. He's young. That's what they should be focused on, asking him questions like, how did you do that, man? But no, they worry about where he puts his dick, man. I can't respect that. I can't respect it, man. You know, these are losers, man. Joe says those guys complaining are the men with American women with multiple kids with multiple men, most unsure of the fathers, married 3+ times and have massive debt. American women down 60% of the debt. Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't know what their problem is, but we're not going to tolerate it on my channel. I'm going to start calling them out by name. By the end of the year, you watch. Oh, dick watchers. That's all he worrying about. Give us a damn. He's on the move, Sergeant. He said, I'm too lazy to be a cheater, so yeah. And then here's really the thing that's going to get most of us because we don't listen. It's going to be double the expense. See, dating a woman over here is expensive. So now you're just going to add a layer of expense on top of that one layer because you're going to have to take care of her. She's not going to do nothing. She's not going to be with you for nothing. We're bringing that old-fashioned Western thinking over here. It's going to be double the cost to be the boss. So yeah, it's possible, but can you handle it? Can your bankroll handle it? Can your physicality handle it? And I'm going to tell you that it's hard to do. At one time, I was dealing with 3 women, man. I was dealing with 2 women in Mindanao and my son's mother in Cebu because I wasn't going to let her go, because she tolerated it. She'd be mad, but now I'm looking back on it. She's the type that would have cut my dick off. That's something, because I'm going to tell you, women, they love hard over here. When once they fall in love with you, man, you become like a possession. They don't even want your feet to touch the ground. He said most females will respect that and still get down. It's easy to do over here, man, but it's just like, well, what are you doing? Because we already know what the game is over here. We already know about the unspoken agreement. But I just wanted to have this conversation today to finally put it to rest. Yeah, you can do it, but can you really handle it? Do you really want to deal with that stress of dealing with 2 women? And it's expensive, by the way. All that sneaking around, yeah, it'll drive you crazy, man. See? Okay. Can you handle 2 of these wild women over here? Because they can get wild. They're literally going to bend over backwards for you. Like I said, by the time she gets done with you, now you got to go to the other one, and she knows you've been over here. She's going to whip it on you, man. You could end up having a damn heart attack. Yeah, he said, just remember there are feminists pretending to be men trying to put the guilt on men. That's right. I did a video about that. How are we going to win over here when you got men who are siding with the feminists? And they are, trying to make you feel guilty about what you're doing and all that. When what 2 consenting adults agree to is nobody's business. They're making it their business. That's what I'm saying. They're intentionally watching us over here. So that's why I call them dick watchers. And that's exactly what they're doing. He says, I got one good woman and I'm straight. No need for 2 or more. Been there, done that. It's a different, men think because, it appears to be easy over here. Oh, it's easy. I can deal with 2 women. Yeah, you travel, you try traveling because you can't do it on the same island. It's going to be really, really hard to do. Okay, your stress level goes up 10 times. So you got to go, it's got to be inter-island dating. So you keep on traveling back and forth, the ferry, the plane, the bus. Man, it's gonna drive your ass crazy. You're not gonna be able to retire. That's for sure. You're not gonna be able to relax. He said, John Lone Wolf's Bruce is speaking the truth, Cal. It is, guys. You know, it's just a fantasy that a lot of us older guys, we can't hold up our end of the bargain because these are human beings. You know, they're going to want you to scratch that itch. He said, no creep and let them know I learned the hard way. And it's crazy. See, I wasn't in my right state of mind at the time because I was going through a bitter divorce. I mean, where I gave away everything. I didn't even care. You know, I'm like, well, I'm not ready to get married. I didn't even know. Okay, now this is like my second, um, third time coming to the Philippines when I was doing all this. Because my first couple of times, I was just like I was over there. I was just with one woman, really. I met two my very first trip here. But, you know, it was like 1 or 2 days. I knew the woman, we wasn't compatible. So I got with the other one and we were. But then I was always with one woman. The young girl, I was with her. I did not have nobody else. It was only when I came back, like my third time or fourth time, did I start, you know, because, you know, the dating sites were different then. I guess they were different. I don't really know. I was very naive about these dating sites. But anyway, you could literally go on those dating sites uh, and it was easy pickings, man. Okay. And I just took advantage of that, man. I'm not proud to say it, but I did. Hey, Mopar, thanks for that super chat. He said, we would call out guys like that on our college football team that would gossip about what woman you had in your room the night before. Yeah, we would call them out and make them quit, feminine men. Yeah, dick watchers, the dick police. We've already got a honorary chief of the dick police on here. He's masquerading as OG Fred. Then we got a sergeant dickhead. He's masquerading as King B. Stacker. He's an undercover dick watcher. Yeah, it is easy when you start out, you know. But yeah, I told him, and my woman would be waiting on me at the airport. You know, you could just see the disappointment in her face. But after like the first 1 or 2 days, it would be back to normal. And you know, you'd be with them for 2 months, and then you know you'd go to the other one. But there was a time I was dealing with three: one in Cagayan de Oro, of course, Zamboanga, and then Cebu. But it's expensive, man. Yachty said the best way to keep two or more women at once is to have them agree to it and live in the same household. Follow the playbook of that blogger down in Subic Bay. Yeah, you know, if you can handle it, man, and why, you know, that's all I'm asking. It's possible, but can you handle it? Be careful what you wish for, okay? Because they're a handful. Okay, these women over here are a handful. I wouldn't want to deal with two of them. I just did it, you know, and I'm telling you, man, it like to drove me crazy. I was like glad that I got caught. Like, thank you, you know, because it wears you down. But yeah, it's like, you know, you're getting double the prison sentence. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. They are wanting to um, henpeck you, man, to the ninth degree. Now, what's he saying? Okay, please read. Come on, man, of the Latin library. Okay, what are you talking about? Let's don't bring Jesus in the equation. Has anybody seen Sam Champion? I haven't seen Sam Champion. I don't know if he stopped following me because of my religious beliefs or what. I haven't heard from him because some people, you know, I'm going to say this to anybody following my channel who follows religion. I don't have a problem with religion. And your salvation has nothing to do with my beliefs, or my beliefs have nothing to do with your salvation, guys. Okay, let's grow up a little bit. Okay, but I just haven't seen him, and I think maybe that's it, because I know him and his wife are big, you know, Christians, I think. But I'm just letting you know what I believe, I don't believe, has nothing to do, has no bearing on your salvation. Okay, stop, guys. Let me go to hell if there's a hell. Okay. Joe says, I watch YouTube channels for the message. If I don't like the message, I don't troll the channel. I just don't watch. Exactly. I mean, but some people, we can't help ourselves. You know, I was reading an article today, are Americans getting angrier? Yeah. And it gave a bunch of, uh, things that have changed, though, over in America. We're giving less money to charity. We're fighting more over politics. We're getting angrier, man. Hate crimes are way up. But yeah, I haven't seen Sam Champion. I was looking at actually Jeffrey Tatter was over here, and he was looking at those plaques. And he asked me, he says, hey, where is Sam Champion? I don't know. He's got a pretty sensitive job. R68 DBR said, Panay's are better detectives than I ever was. Absolutely. But it's possible to do it. I'm saying that from my experience. But can you handle it? Do you really want to? Here we are in the fourth quarter of our lives. And I don't know about anybody else, but I want to relax. I don't want all of that. That's drama, man. Okay. One woman here is drama. Excuse me. So imagine two women. It's double the drama, double the prison sentence, double the expense. Okay. I know variety is the spice of life, but over here it's a different subject, man. You're gonna be moving around and everything. I don't know. It's a bunch of people. They come and go. Simply Ackles was a woman. She was lived down in Florida with her husband. Yeah, he said one is drama and two is the death sentence. I wouldn't put myself through that. Not right now. It's nice, but I wouldn't do it, guys. I mean, it's your life. He said the book on this subject for those still stuck in Christianity. Stella Thora by Martin Mathon. But we don't even want to get into that debate, because that's just it makes enemies. It makes enemies out of friends, man. But I'm just saying that my beliefs uh, have no bearing on your salvation. I don't understand why people get mad. You should be happy that you've got that personal relationship and you're going to heaven. He says, I can't imagine from a logistical standpoint. Yeah, it'd be a headache. It would. And then like I said, all that lying and sneaking around, and it's just, at this point in your life, you don't need it. And plus, I'm going to tell you something. One good thing about Filipinas, that this is why men flock over here from all over the world, is that they will literally bend over backwards for you. They're going to do it. You're not going to have any excuse to go outside unless you just, you're just ornery like that. He said, what happens when you do break up with one over there? Well, you got to get off that island, that's for sure. And hopefully it's not bad, because if it's bad, she's going to threaten deportation, get you blacklisted, and all that. So if you see it going bad, man, what you want to do is, if she's at the grocery, see, my woman was at school. And it's the only way you can do it, man. I packed all my stuff the night before. And when she was at school, I left. Otherwise, I wasn't going to get out of there, man. I was being held hostage. For real. He said, run, yo. Yeah, let's hit the like button, guys, and subscribe. Got 200 people on here, man. I mean, just hit the like button and subscribe. It's good entertainment, good conversation, good information, but they won't subscribe because half of the people watching are dick watchers. They dick riders. They got their notes out trying to figure out their next damn video. They've got, the memo came down. We got to find out whose back Sunshine Shoulders is blowing out because our next video is due in the morning. Jabraz says, if you want two women, be upfront about it. It's better to find two willing participants than do all that lying. Absolutely. But honestly, man, it would just be a fantasy. You might as well just hire two bar girls and watch them. Otherwise, you can't handle these two women, man. Come on, guys. You know it. Now, if you were younger, maybe, yeah, but we're not younger. You're talking about once you blow your load, hell, you're done, basically, for the next 6 hours. But now you got another young woman over here. She's ready. She's watching you and her. She done got hot. Now she wants you. It's not going to happen. It's a fantasy, but we can't keep up our end of the bargain. So, let's just stop with all the foolishness. Yeah, the Deacon D police is getting at you, Unc. And they got to chill. Get some pussy, yeah. Really, man. Y'all telling the truth about this. Yeah, you can't keep both eyes open when you sleep. It's just not, it's a fantasy, man. That's all it is. Yeah, he said, for all these dusty blockers, he said, well, what's going on? I don't know. Somebody give me a thumbs up, man. It's so stupid. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi here lately. Oh, I don't know. It's showing. Okay, there you go. He says, for all those dusty blockers, putting salt on a turd does not make it candy. Yeah. He said, one might introduce you to second. Yeah, just get two bar girls, enjoy the moment. Because I don't know, man. It's like trying to eat two big plates of your favorite food. Once you finish the first one, this next plate's not going to look so good. And you got to stuff yourself, and it's not going to be good, guys. Hey, Roro, thanks for your support, man. Welcome to the Sunshine Shoulders community. Really appreciate it. He says, just tell them you're in polygamy. Yeah, but I mean, it's possible to have two women. I did it, but I was 45 or 46 at the time. Hell, I'm 60, man. If the creek don't rise, I'll be 61. I'm not trying to deal with that for real. I was ambushed with the dreamer. Okay. Otherwise, man, I'm not looking for that type of drama. And it became drama. It's like sneaking around, drama, and then I just physically couldn't handle both of them. It's just I was so happy when it was over, you know. And, like I said, when you over here, um, the woman's going to do everything for you anyway. There's no reason for you to go out. Okay. There you go. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with this Wi-Fi. Maybe there's too many um, users, but I forgot to tell y'all at the beginning of the show, they've got no helmet, no bonnet, no mask mandate now going on in St. Carlos City because there was a bombing and shooting, some shootings rather. So now you can't ride. Remember, I was telling y'all the other day that some cities have gotten so bad that they ban helmets. Well, now in St. Carlos City, there's a no helmet, no bonnet, no mask mandate because they've ramped up. The crime is ramped up, I guess. I'm shocked, man. I'm like, what in the world's going on? And then, one of my subscribers sent me a link. They had the damn bomb sniffing dogs in Gaetano Mall over there. I'm like, oh, man. I don't even want to put that out there in the universe like that. But I just don't know what's going on. Mike Stanley said, don't want to get off topic. He said, what about all the polluted water over there that gets fed to the animals and the fruits and vegetables? What about your health? Well, I don't know. We don't have a whole lot of. They do have some bad groundwater over here, but it hasn't affected my health. But remember, Mike Stanley, that 70%, you can look this up. It's not coming from me. 70% of the water is regenerated anyway. I mean, what do you call it? When you recycle, most of the water that you're drinking is recycled anyway. I mean, it's not like, where's the water coming from? You piss it out, it goes down in the system, and they recycle it, and you drink it again. But it's no worse over here than it is in a lot of other places. But I haven't seen. I'm not a scientist, so that wouldn't be a good question for me. But as far as my health is concerned, it hasn't affected my health all these years. But I'm pretty sure he said, don't worry about the naysayers, homeboy. I'm not, man. But, it's easy for y'all to say because they're not coming at y'all. I'm just telling you that we've got grown men. It's too many of them, see, because we tolerated Philip Gaines with stuff like this. Don't worry about it. No, I'm going to worry about it. I'm not going to lose any sleep at night, but I'm going to call them out. I'm going to put them on blast. They're dick watchers. They're the dick police. They're always going to be around. But no, that's why they continue to do it. Worry about who you fucking. But these are undercover people, man. Jacob Tanjay, they don't have nothing else to do. He said, yeah, he said, it sounds good, but it's a tough life. It is a tough life. I mean, it's something good to look at. You want to see there's some beautiful women here. What happened? I know. I mean, but to be honest, man, I'm 61 years old. I can't handle it. Yeah, it sounds good. Do we got change in there? I need to go to the bank. What? Okay. Do you got gas? Yeah, a fish. Okay. He said, I don't trust them. No way I could trust two. It's just not that. It's just that Filipinos, the good thing about them, they're committed. When you get the right one, and most of them are the right one, guys, it's not all that scamming and stuff that you see. They're here, but we don't get lucky, we get unlucky. And that comes from being in a hurry, being thirsty. But when you get one, a good one, there's no upgrade. She's going to do it all. She's going to bend over backwards for you. There's not going to be any reason for you to go outside of the relationship. Now, imagine you've got two women like that. They're basically going to suck you dry. Okay? Your nuts are going to be empty, man. And then you got to go to the next one and do the same thing. Who would want to live like that? Now, I would do it if I'm not getting, if I'm not being satisfied. He said, where's John Wick when you need him? He said, you're right. Naysayers are good for the channel. They are. It took me a long time to realize that, OB. But they really fuel my fire. They give me so much of my content. They don't realize it. Some guy was in my comments the other day. Oh, you ran. I see you run out of content. I said, okay, that's what you think. It just makes me rev it up even more. It's like, dude, I've been on here. I made a video every single day for 3.5 years. You try it. But yeah, you're right. They are good for the channel. It just lets you know that you're on to something. Because I'm going to tell y'all again, when I had 1,000 subscribers, I had no trolls. I had no stalkers. Nobody was lobbing false allegations at me. But once they saw, hey, this guy's getting popular, which I'm far from being the most popular YouTuber over here, but I guarantee you, it's not many channels over here as entertaining as mine. Okay. They said, okay, they figured it out. I can get clicks making videos about him, telling lies and all that stuff, right? Disagreeing with him. That's why I tell guys, hey, what's up, Don Ridgeway? He said it takes 3 big shows to do the job of one Filipino. Absolutely. I mean, you know, you think you can handle 2 women over here, man. I'm telling you that you can't. That man that's got 2 women, you know, living with him, I can't speak on his situation because I'm not a dick watcher. You know, more power to him. I'm just talking about me. I tried it. You know, I had a 22-year-old stunner, you know, in the prime of her life, man. It was, you know, but after Merlin got done with me, it took a lot away from her because I'm looking at her now like, well, I'm not hungry. You know, if I was hungry, it'd be a different story. Yeah, I mean, you know, really, man, you know, when a Filipino falls in love with you over here, I'm just telling you from what I'm seeing, living, and experiencing. You become like a possession, man. They won't even want your feet to hit the ground. They're going to do everything for you. It's like having a lottery ticket. What do they do with the lottery ticket? They put in a safe deposit box till they can turn it in. They do the same thing over here. They make sure nothing happens to you. Anything. What do you want to eat? They cook your food just right. I'm going to tell you, man, you know, I had a woman over here, and just to protect the innocent, she would go on Pornhub just to find out how to suck a dick better. No lie, guys. This is true. I've never met women more committed, more loyal than over here. Are they just regular women? Yeah, but when they really care for you and love you, there's no woman on the planet that's going to go the extra mile like they do. This is why I'm having this discussion today to guys who haven't been over here. You're just looking, you're on the outside looking in, say, I can handle 2 of them women. Can you really? And, you know, and you'll see when you get over here. But it's tough, man. S1 Philly Vibe said, good morning, brother Cal. Question, what type of motorbike you guys ride? Well, Merlin just bought a new one. She's got an NMAX. It's bigger, it's heavier than the one we had. I didn't know it because I'm kind of shaky now riding with her. She don't drive the same. And I asked, I said, honey, what's going on with you? It's like I thought you'd be used to this motorcycle by now. She said it's heavier, you know, for her. But it's nice. It's smooth. I like to ride a whole lot better than that Honda. But she could handle that Honda a lot better. But the NMAX is Suzuki. It's a popular motorcycle over here. We got hooked on it when a subscriber was here from Australia. And I don't know how he had 2 motorcycles, but he showed up at the gym. He had 2 motorcycles. So we had to ride one back for him, and we rode the NMAX. And I was like, wow, it just stuck in my subconscious mind. I said, when we get a new motorcycle, we're going to get an NMAX. But we've had Hondas, and now we've had 3 Hondas. We had a Honda Click. No, we had a Honda Click 155. So we had 2 Hondas. And then we got the Honda PCX, that's 160. And now the NMAX is 155. He said, you're not lying, Cal. It was done to me. It is, man. It's facts, man. They'll do anything for you, man. When you get older, it don't take a whole lot, man. And and they're doing it also to keep you honest. If you leave out of here with an empty nutsack, chances are you're not going to fool around. But the reason they fool around over in America because they play games with sex. You got to negotiate and do all that, and you be like, the hell with that. And you get up in the morning, you go out there and you screw somebody else because you're full, you're bursting at the seams, really. He said, Kuya Cal, they hate your charisma and that you have a solid and lively following. We got your back, man. Thank you, man. It is. That's what I'm saying. I don't have the most popular channel by far, because people don't like me. But the people who like me, like me. But I do have an influential channel. Otherwise, they wouldn't come at me the way they do. But, it's just a popularity contest. Golden Gate says you better load up on raw bee pollen and fresh aloe vera juice or can't wait 6 hours. Is that what that is? Is that what that'll do? He said, start following when you're building a house. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the message I'm trying to give people, Andrew CJ. I don't want them to sit on the edge of their seat and wait for something I say profound. I'm just having conversations with grown men who know more about me, who are more successful. We're just having a grown conversation. I'm trying to show you, hey, look, guys, here's an option for you over here. Philippines is a good option. Okay, we can do some things over here that we can't do at home. Okay, a different, you can live your life. It's a whole lot more affordable over here. But they miss that part. They're always, well, you said this last time, but you said that. I'm like, dude, shut up. 53 Shades Dark. I said, Cal, you got undercover people that hide behind fake names. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Grow up for the ones looking right now. You guys are too old to be doing that. And thank you, brother. I said the same thing. These are grown men. Okay, when I made the Dick Police video, shout out to Poor Man's Passport Guide for putting them on blast. These are grown men. These aren't high school and junior high school kids that are doing this stuff, man. It's a damn shame, man. Clout chasers, yeah. In this case, they're dick chasers. They literally, want to know who you screwing. What difference does it make? Or if you screw, how old is she? Is she a bar girl or not? What kind of education she got? Oh, she don't got no money. Okay, so what, man? What business is it of yours? I'm already established. I don't need a woman that's got a lot of money. I don't need a woman that's got a lot of money. Hey, Travel Trends TV, thanks for that super sticker. I don't need that. I just need a woman I can trust. I happen to have one who is intelligent, who has a college degree. Yeah, she wasn't earning no money. Okay. Yeah, it's like, big deal. People like Roger Walker, they already established. We don't need all that. Oh, okay, NMAX, I'm sorry. It's Yamaha. Sorry. It is Yamaha. But that's what we have. And I love it. It's black and it's trimmed in gold. Even the rims is gold. But this is a fact right here. I didn't want to say it, but he brought it up. He said Brock's 100 national parks to visit in the USA. He said the sad part about it is all the dick chasers are mostly men of color. Yeah, either black, Hispanic, or something like that. You very seldom see that from anybody else, but it's us. I mean, there's thousands of us who do that. It's like, man, calm down, dude. Get you a chicken. Come on over here, man. But get off my back and other people's back who's trying to live their best life. It's not that big a deal. I mean, y'all really look stupid with that type of argument. What my woman looks like. What difference does it make what she looks like? Travel Trends TV, thanks for that super sticker earlier. Said, I like you, man. You're down to earth. Every other YouTuber thinks they are better than us, but you're different. You actually listen to me. Man, I appreciate that. But that's always been my appeal, I think. Michael Beach of Life said that to me one time. He said, the reason I continue to follow you, says, as you've grown, you stayed the same. I was like, well, what am I supposed to do? But yeah, you do have guys over here who, they want to be celebrities for whatever reason. And now some people, with the way you got crazy people walking around now, they want to cloud chase. They want to make videos on your back. So, because the guy said he was in Dumageddon and he saw Geo out, I guess one of the meet and greets or maybe just at a restaurant or something. He said he acted like, he didn't hear him. He said, and I'm like, well, guys like him have to be careful, man. People want to fight you. They want to, they think because they see you on this YouTube that they have 100% access to you. With me, they do. But with some guys, they have to be careful. And I was like, well, I can't hardly blame him for that because he doesn't know who you are. He probably gets a lot of hate emails and messages just like I do. But I think that's part of my appeal because I am just a regular guy. I mean, if it wasn't for you, Travel Trend TV, and everybody watching this, there would be no Sunshine Shoulders. I've never lost fact of that. Plus, I'm a recovering alcoholic and crack cocaine addict. That will keep you humble for the rest of my life if nothing else does. I don't care how much money and praise and anything that's heaped on me. The fact that that's right there on my plate, it's going to keep my feet on the ground, guys. But thank you, man, for that. He said they are the Philly cops. No, they the dick police. We not get that's too soft. 53 Shades Darker. We can't tolerate, I call them haters, but now they dick police. They really want to know who you fucking over here. It makes a difference to them for some reason. I don't care who you fucking. But you're right about that. I just don't understand it. We look real stupid doing that. But man, and the Mad Arab 138 says, I'm shooting for the 2 wives in 1 house setup. I'm honest from the get-go with them about what I'm looking for. I found a great one already and still searching for the second one. Have a few in the pipeline. Yeah. Well, to each his own, guys. We're having a conversation because some guys seem to think it's easy. Now, it's not going to be easy because I don't know how much you know about the Filipino culture. Okay, and I think a lot of men who want these 2 and 3 women don't really know a whole lot about the culture because they're going to henpeck the shit out of you. Okay, and if you can handle that pressure times 2, I got to take my hat off to you. But on the outside looking in, you're going to say, oh man, I got these 2 nice looking women. I don't deal with Tampo, but some guys do. So imagine you got 2 Tampo women in the house. They quiet, won't say nothing to you. And remember Mad Arab 138, women are expensive over here. So now you got double the money you're going to spend, the double whammy. He says, I want to ride a Honda XR 650 from San Carlos to Dumageddon. I can't walk it. That's 650, man. What you gonna break? Yeah, they got some regular motorcycles over here. you go to Cebu and those big places. But the biggest bikes over here that I've seen, that Filipinos ride is that they've got an X Max. It's a 300, and then they got these big dirt bikes. But you go to BGC, Manila, Cebu. I'm trying to think, where were we? We were in Cagayan de Oro when they had um, Harley Davidson display. The salesman was there. They had like 6 or 7 uh, bikes, different type of bikes. They're expensive, man. I mean, it's a house and a lot, guys. That's just the way I'm thinking now. I'm not trying to buy more. You're talking about 2 million, 2.5 million pesos for these big ass bikes. When we had our meet and greet in Cagayan de Oro, I just can't see myself spending that kind of money on a car or a motorcycle. But they're here if you want to spend it. Yeah, it says too many women to dick watch and police. But they're over there. Most of them are over there. You got some over here. I saw where Living Abroad was interviewing some guy. Oh, he was just railing on the age gap. And I'm like, dude, mind your own business. What difference does it make who somebody's fucking? The woman is grown. Okay, I think the woman's like 24, 25. That's a grown ass woman over here. I don't know about anywhere else, but you get 24 or 25 over here, that's a grown ass woman. Hey, Dexter Dixon, thanks for that super chat. He said, Cal, your channel prepared me for my trip to the Philippines. You always keep it real. One good one beats 2 bad ones. Yeah, that's the way I look at it now, man. I didn't intentionally go outside my relationship because I'm satisfied, man. I promise you, man. You can't get it any better than I've got it. But when a woman basically hands you, I'm a man, by the way, and a woman basically hands you herself on a silver platter and say, here, I'm yours. Do with me whatever you want to do. I mean, it's hard to turn that down. I'm just being an old ornery man by doing that, because my woman here takes care of me, man. I'm like a prized possession here. I mean, everything that I've experienced with Brown has been the best that I've ever experienced over here. Everything. So, I was just being ornery. The opportunity presented itself and I took it and I paid the price for it because I really can't handle it. Especially a young woman like that. They want it back to back to back. I can do it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hell, they want it all the time. I'm not gonna lie, Dexter. So yeah, one good one over here is really all you need, especially when you coming from that matrix, because it's gonna be like you dealing with 3 over here. Like he said, it takes 3 big Shirleys to make up one Filipino over here. He's telling the truth because they do everything, man. There's nothing you have to do. I mean, imagine, because I was talking to my buddy Cornelius Mack. He's back in the States for a couple of months to take care of some business. I'm like, man, we were talking. I said, you're gonna miss that treatment, man. When you leave. For me, it will be the first night I arrived in the States. I would miss it because remember, the minute my dick gets on hard, it's taken care of. She's knocking it down. I didn't have that over there, and I'm gonna have it when I go back to handle my business. It's gonna be that, and then what do you want for lunch? What do you want for dinner? Iron my clothes. I don't do anything but pay the bills, which is what I'm supposed to do. But that type of treatment will spoil you, man. Mike Stanley said the dick police are jealous because they're not getting enough. That's part of it. I don't really know what it is. I just can't wrap my mind around why grown men would sit around worrying about who somebody else is screwing. I mean, they put that man through hell over there because they found out that the woman he's dealing with is a bar girl. So what? You ain't sticking your dick in her. Why are you worried about that? 8,000 miles away, he's got a good channel. He said, Calvin, you know that saying keep it real. I think people know that you keep it real. The hell with the haters, bro. Yeah. But sometimes we got to put them on blast. Because, see, you're in a situation now where you're not attracted to them yet. You know, so enjoy that because your channel is going to get up there, guys. 8,000 miles away. And when it does, you're going to see, man. Roger Clee said, hey, Cal, we should add ball chasers to the dick police. Yeah. I never understood why anybody would bother to worry about another man's sex capades. I'm going to tell you, man, I'm shocked about that. I mean, they gave that man hell about that. And I felt sorry for him because it was a bunch of brothers, man. That's all it was. All in his comments, just giving him hell because the woman he's screwing, by the way, he doesn't work. Okay, he doesn't punch a clock. He's a young man over there. He travels around. I've seen some of his videos. He's in Brazil. I'm like, why can't you respect that part of it? No, your girl's a bar girl, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, y'all dick chasers, man. Y'all dick police. Hey, Southern Purchase, thanks for that super chat. He said, what's up, everyone? The title made me laugh. I hope none of these old fools think they can handle two Filipinas when they can barely last 5 minutes with one. Thank you, brother. I mean, you couldn't have said any better, guys. You know, be careful what you wish for. Because you just might get it and you can't handle it. You can't handle it. You know, it's going to be hard. I'll put it like that. And then he said he wants two of them in the same house. I don't want that. Two women on the period. And that's just double the damn bloody pads I've got to worry about seeing. And I don't want all that, man. You know. And they're jealous, man. They're jealous, man. I mean, they're really jealous. Just the other day, I was, you know, we coming from the gym. Thanks, Mr. Ringo, for that super chat. He said, some of these guys are so committed to working against their own best interests. They are. It's subliminal, though, subconscious. That they're their worst enemy, Mr. Ringo. That's 100% true what you're saying. But just the other day, okay, we're coming from the gym. Before I could even get on a motorcycle, Merle pulls off, you know, riding all crazy, you know, almost wrecks the motorcycle and get home. So then she's angry and she goes back to it. I'm like, what's going on with you? Somebody texted me. They said you contacting a girl again. It's like, is that all it takes for you to go crazy like that? I'm not contacting anybody. You think I want two women in the same house doing that crazy stuff? He said, maybe just keep trying until you can handle two. Sounds fun. Well, I know it looks good. Imagine having two stunners you can just look at all the time. But when it comes down to, you know, when they blow the whistle, what are you going to do? Because, see, this is the reason why a lot of women over here cheat on their foreign husbands and boyfriends. Either they're too old to really satisfy her completely, or they're not here with that old long distance relationship stuff. These are human beings over here. And then once she's had that itch scratched, it's got to be scratched all the time, man. I mean, I saw Merlin showed me something the other day, a young woman, man. She's practically naked on Facebook. I was like, wow. What in the world is going on? If that was my daughter, I'd be so embarrassed. My brown ass face would be red. But I saw this little innocent girl before, but somebody scratched that itch. Now she done blown up. And whoever she's dealing with over there, they're going to have a problem when they bring her to the States. Hey, thanks, Paul. He said, you're literally treated like a king over there. You are, but when people say it, oh, he's bragging, he's boasting. Oh, it's not. They building the Philippines up to be something. It's not. I'm telling you that when you come over and you get the right woman, which most of them are. Some of these guys, you know, they get unlucky, but most of us we don't get unlucky. We come over here, we get women who are 100% committed, 100% loyal, and they will literally bend over backwards and do everything for you. Okay? But if you say that, you're lying. Oh, they're making the Philippines out, they're sugarcoating the Philippines. No, they're not. A lot of guys, they're so insecure that they don't really want to tell you how good they got it because they don't want you coming over here. But I don't even worry about that. Guys aren't getting on that plane flying 20 hours. It's not as many guys over here as y'all think. That's a monster trip. One of the reasons why I haven't been back in over 5 years. If it was an easy trip, like the Dominican Republic or something, hell, I'd be going every weekend. Absolutely. He said you'll be going through withdrawal symptoms once you get back. Yeah, I mean, you know, what could you do? I've got it so good here, I really don't want to leave, if I'm honest with you. It's like tug of war. I know I've got a family and friends and, you know, my old life in America, but I've got this new life over here that is so good. It's like, well, who do you really owe your loyalty to? Can I do it? You know, it's such a long, long trip, guys. You know, you can't be, you can do it if you want to, ripping back and forth, but I've got it so good over here. I don't even want to leave. You know, I don't want to give up this treatment now for one day. This is what I dreamed about. So, you know, this is what I put out there in the universe, the type of life I wanted. I just woke up one day and I was living it. You know, porno sex every single day. You know, the beautiful weather out here. More money than bills. I got a house that's paid for. People who respect me. All over the city, man. You know, it's like, why would I want to give all this up? But yeah, it is going to be hard even for one day, man, because, you know, I've got a hell of a imagination. And when I'm over there and I'm thinking about what I could be doing right now instead of being in that bed by myself, I'm liable to drive myself crazy. Alan Johnson said, you give a piece of meat to a dog, he will eat it. You give a piece of pussy to a man, he's going to take it. That's how it is. Yeah, and that's what happened to me. It's not that I was out there looking. And that's what I had to explain to Merlin. You know I'm not out there looking, because if I was, I wouldn't have to go all the way there. All I gotta do is start looking in the face of these women here. They know who I am now. You know, they know that they could, you know, if they got my attention, you know, they got a shot at a good life, at a come up. Okay? And I see it all the time, man. I just don't look them in the eye anymore. I keep myself honest because it's some attractive women here, you know, but I'm just a man, and if I'm in the wrong situation, I'm in trouble. But I'm not going to go out and intentionally look for it because I don't have to do it. Life was that I hope to find something close to what you have. Man, you will, because it's not just me. There's thousands and thousands of men over here, Filipino and foreigners, who are living lives online with man. They just don't have YouTube channels. They're living their best lives, man, because women are brought up in a certain way here. It's the culture. And if you're a decent human being, you're going to get it, man. You're going to get it. Yeah, he said, even though the haters tried to downgrade the expat, his channel grew twice as large. Yeah, he's getting a whole lot more views now. Hopefully for the right reasons. He's a young guy traveling around, living his best life. The fact that we don't work, that pisses some people off. That's why they don't like YouTubers over here in Southeast Asia. Everybody else, they can do it and get all this money and stuff. That's why I finally had to just go and do a video on how much money I'm earning. It's a shame, right? That I would have had to do that just to show people and get them out of their heads. They're so jealous about stupid stuff like that. Oh, he's over there. He doesn't have to work. I'm not going to send him one peso super chat, what they talk about you for getting support. But if Mr. Beast, he can earn 56 million in his crickets. Nobody's gonna say anything about him. But I earn 2,500, about 2,500 a month, sometimes less than that. And they hate me for it. I'm an e-bagger, they call me. Well, okay. Golden Gate says the dick police are jealous because the green screen in their auntie's basement is getting moldy, on top of not being able to get a passport. Or just not being able to get off. Or just not from work, from the damn hamster wheel. That's what they're mad at most of all. They're getting ready to go to bed right now over there. When I'm getting ready to step out, go to the bank in this hot tropical weather, I'm going to see about 10 stunners before I get there. That's what they're mad at. We're in this vacation mode, and they can't even get a day off on that old funky job they working. That's why they're mad. You know, and then they knowing, hey, he's over there getting a blowjob on demand. They can't stand it. Not realizing, man, get some courage, grow some balls. Stop watching my dick and grow some balls of your own and get on a plane, save some money, and come over here in different places and live your life. They won't do it. Yeah, he said crabs in the bucket. But see, guys like me and you, 53 Shades Darker, we done got out of the damn bucket. We home somewhere now. He said, we got to stop it. Can't stand to see another brother make it to the top. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Yeah, 2 women with Tampo. Oh, my God. 2 jealous women at that. Oh, you looked at her longer than you looked at me. Because people think I'm joking when I tell them, hey, man, when you get over here, you better wear some good sunglasses. Bring some good sunglasses with you. Because if they see you, you can't even look out the damn taxi window without them thinking you're looking at somebody else. What are you looking at? And they're looking at your eyes. They're following your eyes, guys. Okay? I'm telling you. So you think you want to have 2 women doing that? You're not going to have any freedom. When you going to have freedom? If you got 2. But if you can handle it, I'm not going to knock you for it. Yeah, he said the women with 2 periods is a delicious dinner. Yeah, he said the biggest troll literally look exactly how you would think. He's getting fatter as well. Fat guys in front of green screen rating 21-year-old girls out of 10. Yeah, I mean, it's really pathetic. But there's an article in the Daily Digest or something talking about all Americans getting angrier. Yeah, we're getting angry over there in that matrix. Moments with Mitch said 2 women in one house sounds like trouble worldwide. It's certainly over here. I mean, it all hinges on that jealousy, man. Imagine, man, Merlin, I'm telling you, I almost fell back off the motorcycle. I'm like, what's going on? You know, I thought maybe it's a, she said, I didn't think you was, I thought you was on. So then she's driving all crazy and then almost wrecks the motorcycle. Hey, I know you, what's going on? And then finally, about 2 or 3 hours later, she texts me. They said you couldn't touch that woman. Who said that? Why don't you come to me and ask me? I said, is that all it takes to send you out of your damn man? And you think I want to have 2 women that I'm dealing with like that? Crazy. He said, there's the poor man's passport, guy. Shout out to him. I put you in my Hall of Fame for calling the dick police out. Put them on blast. You don't even have to do nothing else to get in my Hall of Fame. Because you called it like it is. He said, Cal, how long did it take to bring your spouse to America? 2 years. Actually, we knew each other for 4. I met her in September 2010. Her and my son came over June of 2014. Are you talking about the process? The process took longer, but it shouldn't have. A lot of things got in our way. Actually, we were approved and she was ready to go in 6 months. But what the first mistake we made was my son was a U.S. citizen. I didn't know it. So when they get to the interview, oh, he's a U.S. citizen. He's got to get his CRBA. So that's a process that you have to go through. So by the time we get that process, her medical expired. So she had to take the medical again. And then the sputum test came up positive. We had to wait 6 months, to make sure that it wasn't tuberculosis. So it eventually took us 22 months. Okay. And all the money I wasted because I sent my son through all of that, the medical, the interview, all of that, when he didn't even have to do that. But they don't give you your money back. Because I thought I was going to bring him over there on the K2. But no, he's automatically a U.S. citizen once I prove his citizenship. But yeah, I didn't. We knew each other for 4 years. That's why I tell you guys, you got to know women before you bring them over there. Yeah, he said they always want round 2 within 2 hours, unless I sweat too much on the first time. But the young ones, no, ain't no 2 hours. It's the minute that you finish, they still want you to suck their titties and, and do all that stuff that, you're done drained all out of you. You just want to, you going over there and get on your damn phone and leave me alone. Just them touching you is cringy, after you done just exploded. You don't want them to be bothered with them, but no, they want, they still want that. And it's crazy, man. It's like, no, I don't want to deal with this, man. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, it said 50 million Filipinos. Can life get any better? Average age in the Philippines is 25 years old. Yeah. He said the poor man's passport guy, he said, try to tell guys that most women and men you will be interested in are under 30. Yeah. But see, we're boots on the ground over here. We can't get that. We can't get through to them, Mike. They're talking about, I want a woman 40 and all that. Okay. But a lot of times when you get over here just by default, it's going to be hard, man, Rodney Dasher said, bro, you forget me? I'm trying. Well, man, like I told you, there's 259 people watching, man. So mean over here, guys. Instead of you putting in what you want to say, Rodney, come on with it. What do you want? He said, just coming in. I think a man having 2 women is fine if he's honest from the beginning. Yeah, it's possible, smooth life, but can you handle it? This is what we're asking. This is the second part of that. But can you really handle it? Remember, the biggest thing that's going to get you with having 2 women, now you got 2 budgets. A lot of us, man, we can't handle 1 budget. Now you got 2. Even if you bring her into the same household, they're not going to wear the same underwear and bras. It takes money to deal with women over here because they don't have any money. I don't know why people can't get that through their thick heads. When you come over here and deal with women, that's one part of the game. It doesn't make you a simp. It doesn't make you a sap or a punk or a weak. That's just a way of life over here. They got everything but money. That's your part that you have to provide. But we don't seem to get that. So now you got 2. So now instead of, when you go to Boracay, you got about 3 plane tickets instead of 2. 3 ferry tickets. 3 shuttle tickets. Okay? 3 dinners, 3 breakfasts, 3 lunch. Come on, guys, think about it now. We're thinking only on the one side. Yeah, I got these 2 women in the bed. I'm gonna hit her for 3 strokes and then hit her for 3 strokes back and forth until I explode. Yeah, it sounds good. But the reality is, it's gonna cost you a lot of money dealing with 2 women over here. Then you're gonna be serving 2 life sentences. Women over here, they're jealous. They're going to henpeck you. I had a buddy, Smiley. His woman wouldn't even let him go. He couldn't even leave his condo that he's paying for. The woman is wanting to sniff all up in his behind. Where you going? He couldn't even go up on top to the gym by himself. Now imagine you got two women following you around like that, one in the front and one in the back. It's going to drive you crazy under any circumstances. What are you saying, Vroom? What is this? Oh, okay, Zoom to Thailand. What is he? These are both black men. So why is it, why are we versus each other when we should be over here working together? I don't look at channels that constantly talking about other men and all that stuff, man. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I don't respect people doing that stuff, man. Hey, Bill Mackey says, I love the title for the day. It's real. Thank you, brother, for that super chat. But it's real. Having two women over here is possible. I did it before. I had three. But it's going to cost you. It's going to be very tiresome. The logistics of going to see these women and all of that, stressful, mentally, physically, and financially. But if you can do it, go ahead. It's not like they're just going to be sitting around with their arms folded, waiting for you to show up. You still got to send money. If I'm down in Mindanao messing with my wife, I still got to send money to Cebu to take care of my household in Cebu. I can't forget about the woman in Cagayan Oro. She quit her job to be with me, so I got to take care of her too. Now I'm taking care of 3 households. And by the way, I don't have a pension at that time. I'm just dealing with the money in my pocket. Yeah, it's possible. Okay. He said, for the ones watching, waiting for content, we have money, but choose to live here. Some of us with 2 retirements, so don't believe we're broke. Yeah. A lot of people watch my channel for content. And that's okay. They'll make content just disagreeing on something I said. There was a black guy that made a channel. Now, imagine how weak you must be if this is the only content you can come up with. Filipinos versus Sunshine Shoulders. I didn't look at it. The guy sent me the link. I said, don't send me this stuff. And he's got 3 women. I think it's Sharon Lapu-Lapu, Angel Hernandez, and I didn't recognize the other woman. He's got them 3 in the thumbnail and me over here. He picks the worst picture he could possibly pick of me over here. Filipinos versus Sunshine Shoulders. I'm like, he got 6,000 views or whatever it was. And then the rest of his videos get 42, 45. And I'm like, it's a brother, by the way. Instead of saying, hey, man, why don't we collab and can you help my channel? No, he's trying to clout chase. But how many videos like that can you do, man? By the way, you've lost all respect for most legitimate black men by making that video. So you sold your soul to the devil, clown. I don't even know his name. I don't even want to say his name to give him any more publicity. But it's true, 53 Shades Darker. How weak must a man be? A grown-ass man. He's a dick police, a dick watcher. It's what he is. Over there in America, ain't got nothing else to do but watch my dick and where I'm putting it. Well, y'all's hands are going to be full. Keep messing with me. Y'all hands going to be full. Hey, Mithringo, thanks for that super chase. The guys are thinking it'll be double the pleasure, but it's also double the risk as well. It's going to be double trouble over here because women here will bend over backwards. If you can handle it, my hat's off to you. But you got 2 jealous, possessive women, man, that's what you got to deal with. If I look at my own shadow, Marilyn gets jealous. I remember one time I woke up, I said, boy, this music really gets my day started. It's not me. I thought I'm the one to get your day started. Shut up. You know, this is something that drive you crazy, man. But y'all want a double, okay, you can have it. But you're gonna pay a price for it. I just try to uh tell you the truth. The nitty gritty is, yeah. By the time she gets finished with you over here, okay, you're gonna have a low back. Then you get to the other woman, she's gonna be fully charged. And you know how men are. We don't even don't touch me after I, explode. Get away from me, get over there. No, they're gonna be on you. Crazy. Hey, what time is it, Travels? Thanks for that super chat. He said, Cal, my woman has a sister, almost her twin. When she goes out with us, I have to buy 2 lunches, 2 dinners. I can't imagine having 2 women. It's too costly. Yeah, because it's 3. You buying yours and her 2, and those 2. Everything is a threesome now. Now you're going to get them a passport because you want to take them to Thailand. You got to get 2 passports, 2 cinemas. Everything is going to be twice as much. And it's going to start adding up. Then you got 2 families because she got a family behind her too. You got 2 families that are going to creep in from time to time to see what they can get. It's going to happen. You're not responsible. They're going to come over here. My mother, she broke her her toenail. Can you give her $5,000 to get her toenail replaced? Okay, here. Angela Habib said, my girlfriend suggested we get a massage a couple of weeks ago, which we did. She later told me she was jealous when she saw the woman massaging me. Yeah, okay, this is a true story. My son's mother was so jealous because when we first met, of course, it's my early days in the Philippines, and I'm addicted to massages. And she would go. Sometimes she wouldn't even get a massage, but she had to go in there and watch the lady. And they'll pull your underwear down like halfway past your butt because they need to get to that back part. Oh, she got so jealous that don't you know she watched exactly what they did until she got so good at it that she said, no, you're not going to any more massages. I'm going to do it. And every night she would give me a massage till I went to sleep. It's a true story. You can ask her. She got jealous. She did not want those women touching me, man. But y'all want 2 of that. Okay. Well, they got something over here now they call it a 4-hand massage, where they got 2 women massaging you at the same time. I haven't had that done yet. But you're right, man. JJ said David Bond had 11 girlfriends at once in Colombia. He settled down with only 2 or 3 at a time in the Philippines. He said more than 3 girlfriends makes it harder to get a taxi. It makes it a lot harder to do a lot of stuff. He must have big money because these women aren't free, man. Okay? You can say all that stuff that you want, but they're not free. Yeah. He said Bond has a huge budget. He becomes unrelatable because of that. See, that's what I'm saying. It don't matter how many women he got. If you can afford it, my head's off to you, but I can't afford that. At that time, I could because I'm still working. I'm not working now. Yeah, it's for the big boys over here. Yeah, I tried. Yeah, he said, you're lucky she only has 1 sister. Because I made a video, it was pretty popular. The games Filipinos play. Okay, they'll show up when you first meet them at the airport. They have their whole family with them. Or you'll say, hey, let's meet at the restaurant, and they'll all be there. Or you'll come to the province, And they already done planned everything. They're just waiting for you to get there to pay for it. And this has happened to me before. I had to, and we're so whipped, and we just don't know what to do that we end up paying for it. I remember when I had this engagement party over here. Now they're only gonna have that when it's a foreigner. Normally the engagement is they bring their parents to meet your parents. That's the engagement ceremony. But when you're a foreigner, and you got to have food, you got to have everything. I end up feeding a whole barangay in a little place called Lewigan. I spent big money, about 20,000 back in 2009. Okay, that would be worth it. You put that in the calculator and see what it is today. Probably double that. Oh, they were smiling. They were happy, man. And then some guy had the nerve to show up with a damn ice cream, with a damn big thing of ice cream that I didn't even order. But I'm way in no man's land. I mean, they could have killed me and cremated me, and nobody would have ever found me. So I had to buy it. I think it was 800 pesos or 1,000 pesos, which is a lot of money then. But he just shows up and just stands there with, I'm like, well, what's that? Well, that's the ice cream. I'm like, well, I didn't order that. And then she said, honey, just go ahead and pay for it because he'll be angry. I'm like, who is he? Hey, Mike Dawsonville, thanks for that super chat. He said, don't do it, fellas. More women, more problems. But, it's a fantasy, Mike. You know that you're not going to get through to these guys today. They want to see two stunners in the same bed. Okay, it might work the first night because you coming up one of those dry spells over there. And, of course, the dick police are going to be there watching. Undercover agents. Oh, he couldn't handle two women over there. Sunshine Shoulders couldn't handle two women. They're going to tell the whole world. Travel Trends TV says, same thing happened to me. A woman massaged my butt, and my wife was angry. I can't even get massages anymore. Wow. He said, better not ask for a happy ending. You're going to get that at home. You see, that's what I'm saying. You don't even have to worry about that. I mean, imagine living a life as a man. Now, y'all probably can't grasp this because you're in America, where you no longer have to worry about sex. You can get it any kind of way you want. Freaky, you can just turn up the sex meter as high or as low as you want it. Imagine living a life like that, where that is, you don't have to worry, that worries no more. I used to come home and be like, man, am I going to get it tonight or not? How much begging am I going to have to do tonight? By the time you get done begging, it's like, fuck it. I don't even want it. You beg, come on, girl, come on, please. Just put your mouth on it. Touch it. Man, y'all think I'm playing, man. Ace Parnell, and this is my buddy, man. He's 80. He got him a fox. And I think she's in her 40s. Yeah. But he don't play. He said, Cal, as James Brown would say, gotta deal with it, gotta deal with it. Yeah. You still here, brother? Because we thinking about coming to Cebu for the weekend. But I think you in Malapascua. This guy's 80 years old. And he's got a stunner. I think she's in her 40s. Look like she works out and stuff. I was like, I hear you, brother. Yeah, he said, true, a guy shouldn't take another woman unless he can afford it. He said, two happy endings. Yeah, that's crazy though, man. But like I told you, once I explode, don't even touch me. It's cringy. Get over that. They want to snuggle and cuddle and all that. And, and they want you to be, you just, squeeze my nipples and all that. And you're like, girl, I just want to lay down and go to sleep. I'm 60. My age is really showing now. I don't want to do all that. Hey, Paul Stanley, thanks for that super sticker. Y'all don't want to do all that. Now you want to cuddle and all that. He said, are we going to need testosterone treatment? Yeah, that's right. If you're talking about dealing with two women over here, just dealing with one woman over here, you're going to need that. Y'all think I'm joking, man. There's somebody on here who's over here, married to a Filipino, or over here now dealing with a woman over here. They're going to give it to you, man. Whenever, wherever, however you want it, man. You know, they just don't turn that off. That spigot is never turned off. So yeah, you're gonna need some damn testosterone treatment. I'm just glad I got it genetically. I'm taking, you know, some vitamins and stuff. That beetroot powder helps. Willis Boykin says, what do the Filipinos think about the foreign husbands traveling abroad with the kids? I don't want to live in the States, but I plan on taking my potential kids there a lot. Yeah, ain't no problem. This is a family-oriented society. You know, hell, she's probably going to have kids of her own. You know, that's why I tell guys who say, oh, I don't want to date single mothers, but you done created single mothers over there. That's a hypocrisy. So I wouldn't deal with a woman who has kids who don't want to accept my kids, but no, that's not going to be a problem. But the kids would love it over here because it would be like, what kid doesn't like the beach? That's all you would have to do is be somewhere near the beach. And you're not going to have any problems with that. He said, yeah, once you finish, I just want to be left alone. Yeah. He said, don't be selfish. No, yeah, just touch it. You know, y'all gotta beg a man. You know good and well, you gotta beg these women. You gotta beg them women over there, man. He said, what's the difference between beetroot powder or the pills? Well, the pills you just swallow. The beetroot powder, they suggest you put it in your favorite liquid, water. I put mine in, I've got some, they call it blue over here. It's flavored water, but it's not like over in America. There's no aftertaste. It's really delicious. And anytime somebody comes to see me here, I give them some, let them try it, and they really like it. I put the pack in there and drink it. But that's the only difference. He said, I should be so lucky to have a succubus. What's that? What's he saying? I think he's talking the opposite, taking the kids alone to the States. No, he was saying that he's not going to travel by himself over here. Right? Isn't that what you said? Yeah, just put your mouth on. Yeah. Oh, here it is. He says, what do the Philippines think about their foreign husbands traveling abroad with the kids? I don't want to live in the States, but I plan on taking my potential kids there a lot. Oh, okay, your potential kids. Well, you know, yeah, after you married, I guess. But she's not gonna want you to take. She's not gonna want you to take them without her. I mean, me trying to take Booby to the States without Maryland, I don't know how that's gonna work out, man. I just don't know. I'd have to get Maryland that visa too. I'm just saying. Yeah, thanks, Travel Trends TV. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's not gonna be. That's gonna be an argument. That's gonna be a fight, man. Okay, a succubus is a female sex demon. Oh well, hell, it's just in them over here, man. And that's one thing you got to get used to. See, this is why the dick police are always on the prowl. They always have a job. As long as you come into the Philippines and Southeast Asia, they're going to have always something to report back to the boss for. He's on the move. There's that damn Sunshine Shoulders again. He's in Cagayan de Oro. Looks like she's a 26-year-old single mother. It's crazy, man. That's just, how it is, guys. They stay on the job. He said, me and creating single mothers, but we want to deal with one. I never thought about that, Cal. Yeah, but, guys come over, they want a single mother. I mean, they won't deal with single mothers. That's okay. It's their preference. Remember, everybody's got their preferences. But I'm saying, okay, you got children at home, but you want to deal with a woman who doesn't have children. I mean, it's okay. I mean, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Hey, Ryan, the Eden Warrior, thanks for that super chat. He said, if you have more than one girl, make sure you keep them on different islands for your own safety. Yeah, if you're going to keep it a secret. But then, we were talking about this, Ryan. The logistics are going to kick your behind. Traveling between islands and, and all that, and all that line and sneaking around. And it's best to go ahead and let them know. See, I let them know and just make the decision, okay, am I going to deal with it? Because I was in a totally different mindset when I was 45, 46 coming over here. I just didn't have any consideration. I don't know what it was with me. I guess because I had been taken through the ringer, I was like, well, I'm going to just live the way I want to live. I'm never going to be tied down again. Okay, if you don't want to deal with it. I wasn't that blunt, but my actions were that blunt. So I would just leave, and she would know where I would be. And then when I come back, she'd be at the airport waiting. And she'd be mad the first night. She might say something like, go in there and watch that thing. I know she's been sucking on it, or something like that, right? But then the very next day, it's back to normal. But that's just how it is. So if you can deal with two women like that, yeah, that's what she would say. Go in there and wash that thing off because I know she's been sucking on it. I don't want to be kissing her and all that. He said, Shane, you killing me with this dick police. But it's true, man. He says, why did you deal with a single mother? Well, I got kids. It doesn't matter to me. If I'm single and I don't have children, then of course I'm going to put that up there. That, that's one of my requirements. But you must have never been to the Philippines before. Some of these women, they just so attractive, man. You're not going to care. It just doesn't matter to me. Remember, I'm over here. Remember to do the 12 inches of life over here. I don't care, guys. I'm not that shallow. I've got children of my own. If a woman's got children, it's not going to make me say, oh, I don't want to deal with them. Because more than likely over here, the father's out of the picture. It's not like, he's going to be coming around causing a problem or something. It just never occurred to me. But my wife didn't have children when I met her. It wouldn't have mattered. My son's mother did. She had a little boy, 2 years old when I met her. But hell, she's the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen before. I didn't care about that. Hell, I was like, you think I'm going to let some 2-year-old boy get in the way of me, a pound town? Absolutely not. Of getting, all that treatment. Because I'm going to tell you something over here, man. Another thing, myself, I'm like a big guy compared to them. I'm big, I'm muscular. They're small when they get next to me. I don't mind that because it's like she doesn't have children anyway. I'm not trying to be cringy. I'm just telling you because I've had a virgin over here before. It's overrated, man. It's messy. I don't want another virgin ever in my life. I don't want it. It's overrated, it's messy. Like I told y'all, we had to sneak out of the damn hotel because she done bloodied all the sheets, and I'm feeling, guilty, and you know, because it's a big deal over here, and I know I can't go forward because I'm with my son's mother. We're living in Lapu Lapu. I was that was actually I said there's only one woman I've never met on the dating site, which was the dreamer, but no, actually two. I was in the grocery store and it was two women. They were sisters, really. And that's what I said to the one in front of me. I said, it must be your sister. Who's the oldest, right? And it was the sister in front that I ended up exchanging numbers with. And so we ended up seeing each other, but I don't want another virgin. And, it's just, hey, Randa, Eden Warren, thanks for that super chase. Says, oh, I never do it. I don't have the mental bandwidth to deal with more than one Filipino at once for a long term instance. Yeah, you're right. And he's got experience. He knows what I'm talking about. Be careful what you wish for, man, when you want that, guys. It's hard. These women are difficult. One of them is difficult. Yeah, you're right. They're jealous. I told you. Merlin's jealous of my own damn shadow. Yeah, we're going to get rid of him. He said, Cal, you can do a stand-up with a lot of your life stories over there. Yeah. Well, I tried to do the best I could with this matrix. I got rid of him. Yeah, Pound Town. You think I'm going to let a little 2-year-old boy get in the way of all that goodness? Y'all crazy, man. Okay, well, it's just more for us if we want that. But I'm not going to let a little 2-year-old boy get in the way of all that, man. I'm telling you, they will give you love and you've never had before. Yeah, it's overrated, man. He said, damn, getting a virgin is jackpot in my view. Yeah, but it's going to get old. You got to teach her to do everything. And eventually she's going to start wondering what she's missing. And I don't know. That's just your ego. But to each his own, man. He said, oh, no, not Pound Town. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. They don't know. You got to teach them everything. Well, we didn't say multiple kids. She had one. He said, why would you want to get with a woman who has multiple kids and had several? Me. I'd rather a woman with zero men in her past to start my life with. Well, what about you? Have you got zero women in your past? And then, maybe then you could demand that. But otherwise, you'll be a hypocrite to demand that. Do you have children? I'm just saying, guys, you're not going into outer space when you come over here. It's best to come over here. Remember, I said with an open mind, be willing to learn from people. Be careful what you wish for. These virgins are overrated, man. It's overrated, guys. I'm telling you now. You're not going to be happy. Yeah, I got rid of his ass. It is, man. That's all it is. But, you know, the thing about it is to each his own. I had never been with a virgin before. And I thought that would be something that I wanted, and be proud of and say I was the first, but it was just, I don't know. It just wasn't a good experience, man. And I feel bad because, when a woman gives you herself for the first time, she expects more in return. And I wasn't able to do it because I had a jealous woman already that I'm living with. I mean, literally look over my shoulder when I'm online. I mean, just everything. But really, when I think about it, See, it took me some time to realize what a good woman was over here. What constituted a good woman? I didn't know. She was a good woman. Hey, King Arthur, thanks for that super chat. He said, so how the dick police using walkie-talkies, wearing sunglasses, wearing trench coats. No, they're over here hiding in these profiles and stuff. Some of them are masquerading as YouTubers and all that, right? They're grown men, though. I know that. I wouldn't mind if a woman did it. I would expect that from a woman. But a grown-ass man, you know, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's all it is, ego. But, I mean, if that's what they want, but, I mean, if I've got experience, why would I demand a woman that doesn't have experience? Or if I got children, why do I come over here demanding? I'm on the soapbox demanding every woman I deal with be a single mother. But I got children over there, by the way, that I'm still taking care of. He said, come over with an open wallet too. Absolutely. I mean, that's number one. Well, I mean, it's up to you, but I'm just saying, you know, don't be a hypocrite, brother. Everybody's got their own preferences. But I mean, that's up to you. But get over here first before you start talking about what you won't do. And see, this is what these guys like you I run into all the time. Y'all always say what y'all won't do when you way over there. But when you get over here and you see what's waiting, it's not going to matter to you. Wait till you get over here and then you talk all that tough guy stuff about what you're going to do and what you're not going to do. Guys like you, y'all just confuse me. I'm like, dude, you never even been over here. No wonder why you lonely. And if you think you're lonely now, wait till you get over here. You know, I don't get it. Now, we do have loser mindset. See, now you're starting to sound like a troll. You're starting to sound like the dick police. What difference does it make where I'm sticking my dick, dude? Whether she got kids or not. See, you're worrying about the wrong stuff. This guy is part of the penis platoon. Yeah, you're an undercover hater. This ain't no loser mindset. You a dick police. You the honorary captain of the damn dick police. Worrying about talking about it's a loser mindset. Where I stick my dick has no bearing on your life, dude. But yeah, he's the dick police. I see that now. He's been sneaking around here in my. I've been noticing this guy, but now he showed his true colors. Hey, thanks, Ryan the Eden Warrior, for the super chat. He said, the only reason I consider a virgin is if I'd like to get married again. Other than that, I'm not trying to mess with the local women like that. Yeah, I mean, it's just your preference, but I'm saying if you're going to get married like that, eventually, maybe she's thinking, what am I missing? Okay. But this is the crazy mindset that's going on with a lot of men in the West. The reason why they don't have anybody. The standards are too high, but yet he probably look in the mirror and break the damn mirror. I doesn't even earn enough money to buy a ticket to get over here. I don't know who I'm talking to. But when they come off like that, I'm like, these guys are immature. These are young guys on here talking crazy. And he calls you a loser because you want to deal with a single mother. Didn't say we're going to get married and all of that. We just said, you know, we're living our best life in the fourth quarter. We're not trying to justify anything to you guys. I'm not. But that's the quintessential dick watcher him. Oh, he's dealing with a single mother. You're a loser. Difference does it make who I'm screwing, man? You just take care of your business when you get over here. Hey, Roro, he said, hey, Calvin, good morning. My home base is here in Thailand. Looking forward to meeting you at the meet and greet. Thinking about changing my home base to the Philippines. We can talk about starting that AA meeting. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I put it out there, and it's been on my mind for a long time anyway. But maybe I'll have it in somewhere like Dumageddon, okay, where more foreigners are, where more tourists come to. It would be crickets. But yeah, either way it goes, man, you're right. You could have the best of both worlds, Thailand or the Philippines. I can't tell, on the plane, it says it's a 3.5 hour. What? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yeah, you might as well. What, later or now? What time is it? Oh, yes, 11:30. Yeah, now, because that way when we go to the gym. Mr. Ringo, thanks for that super chat. He says, a young woman saying, ow, followed by blood can definitely put off some men. Well, it's going to be more, it's going to be like a woman on her period. Worse than that. Listen, man, this woman bled like a hog, man. And I felt so bad about me. It was just, when you're doing it, you don't feel it. It's like, okay, she's finally loosening up. But it's a damn bloodbath. And I mean, in the Philippines, everybody's got white sheets. I mean, I was like, oh my God. We balled the sheets up, put them in the corner, took a shower, and we got out of there. But some guys, because they never had a virgin before, they never went through that experience. I was 40 something years old. I'd never experienced a virgin before. It was my first time. But I'm saying I'm not gonna be over there starving for attention, starving for affection, haven't had pussies and pussy had you. But then all of a sudden you come to the Philippines, man, I just did a video on that. Now all of a sudden, you the big man on campus. You got all these, why? The only thing that's going to change is the circumstances. You're not going to change. You're not going to look any better when you get off the plane. I mean, at least be reasonable and realistic about what you're going to find over here, man. Y'all not even being realistic. Then to call people losers. See, that's what I don't like. A loser is somebody over there talking about what men are doing over here. That's a loser, criticizing that. Hey, Ryan, the eating warrior said the dick police, the cock police are just sad, lonely dudes that dream of coming to the Philippines. Ignore the haters, bro. They just draw more traffic to your channel. They do. That's what we were talking about. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. That's what we were talking about earlier. That's why I don't zap them anymore. But I'm saying I just don't like people over there talking about what men are doing over here and labeling us losers. And it's always the tough guys who talk about what they're not going to do when they get over here, and they end up doing everything they say they're not going to do. It's easy to say what you're not going to do 8,000 miles from home. You ever been over here? He said, gotta let the bleed out. Gotta let the blood out, cat. Suck it up and move on. As men, we deal with this. Man up and it'll get better. Yeah, well, if that's what you want, come on over here. I don't want it because I've experienced it before. Hey, Cal, he said you should start a bird watcher club. I heard there's a rare bird in the Philippines called a cock-a-doodle-doo, and a cousin any cock will do. Yeah, the peculiar mental twist strikes again. He's over there. He's, beat himself to death. He's got scabs on his dick. He done beat it so much. But now all of a sudden he comes over here and now his standards are so damn high. You go from this and that which one would you want, this or a single mother? Knowing you're going to take this. Yeah, yeah. They're going to McDonald's for filet mignon. I don't get it. Yeah, it's crazy, but I'm just saying. Motherfucker got scabs on his dick, but he want to get over here talking about what type of women he's not going to settle for. You better hope and pray that one of these women wants your ass. You got enough money, okay? Mike Perry says, if you're not down to pay the cost for all that it financially taxes you in money alone, stop speaking in mad negative tone toward those whom are there or experienced it and live to tell you about the trip. Absolutely. This is what I'm saying. I don't get it. But that's what exactly what he is, a dick police, the Yoka NYC. I told you that they were going to come on here. Somebody was going to come on here and present themselves as the honorary chief of the dick police, and it's him. Says that you're a loser because you fucking single mothers over here. Well, what difference does it make who I'm fucking? See, they'll show themselves, guys. That's right. You know, but I'm not gonna waste all my time, okay, worrying about, whether a woman has a child or not. I'm not gonna waste all my time with that. Okay, especially when I don't have any intentions of getting married and all that old stuff that, in the beginning, that's so shallow. You're gonna throw a woman, okay, back just because she got one child. Who's to say, she didn't make a mistake? Frank L said it's so bad his dick called the cops on him. Yeah. Well, we got scabs on his dick, but he all of a sudden he's this big bad playboy now. He said, was that virgin named Mary? And you had a bloody man. She was bloody, man. But I feel bad because she was a real nice woman. She was the first woman I ever met that wasn't on a dating site. That's how I can tell you it is fairly easy. We were in the grocery line in Lapu Lapu, Gasano Mall. Now remember, I live right around the corner. I got a living girlfriend, so I don't have anything to lose. I'm just sitting. There's these two ladies. They look like sisters. I just asked the one in front of me. She's putting up food on the thing. The counter's rolling. And she said, "Yeah, that's my little sister." Because I was just messing with her. Oh, you look younger than her, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, does she got somebody? Is she married? No. She's never had a boyfriend ever since. And I just said, okay, well, would you give my number to her? She said, no, you give it to her. And I did. And that's how we got to chatting back and forth. Eventually, we ended up getting together. When she told me she was a virgin, I didn't believe her. But she was. Hey, what's up, Lonnie Franklin? Say, good morning, Cal and the Sunshine Crew. I'd rather take the single mother. Yeah, I mean, you've been over here, Lonnie. These guys haven't been here. You're not going to turn these women away because they got one child. You're looking at them like, this is the best thing I've ever had. But no, I'm going to let this 2-year-old boy get in the way of the best thing I've ever had. Oh, he says, I think something was wrong with the woman if she never was married or didn't have a child. I mean, it's a young population over here, though. So you're going to run into that a lot. And then you got women who really are saving themselves for marriage over here because they got a thick culture over here. It's not like in America where anything goes. There's still women who are holding on to their culture, or they're from the province. They just never been anywhere. Certainly, as long as she's a virgin to foreigners, I consider them a virgin. When they dealing with Filipinos, well, that's what they're supposed to do. Like you said, Thomas, that's normal. But I don't want a woman. You guys are marrying women who've been with foreigners before. I don't want anything to do. I don't care now. Now, them I will throw back. I will be shallow because I know us. I know how nasty and angry we are, and we make these women turn flips, jump through hoops, run around in circles. I don't want that because I know that's going to come back to haunt me. Yeah, I felt guilty. Roro said, Cal, I like what you said. I'm living in the fourth quarter of my life. I'm in the gym, eating healthy so I can take this thing into overtime. Absolutely. And that's why we're not going to let petty stuff, Roro, get in the way of our good life. You know, we're old enough to know we've made mistakes. Now, if she's not going to hold my mistakes against me, I'm certainly not going to hold hers against her. Now, I do have standards, but they're not that shallow, okay, where I'm just going to throw a woman back before I even get to know her simply because she said, yeah, I've got a 2-year-old son. He lives with my mother up in the province. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to do it. Hey, Rand, the Eating Warrior, gifted 5 Sunshine Shows membership. Man, thank you, brother, for your support. I really mean that, man. Frank Ellis says the Filipino's body snapped back to normal like a rubber band after having a child. It's really something. All the ones I've dealt with have. When Merlin was uh, pregnant with Booby, I told Merlin this. I said, your body's going to look better once you have Booby. And boy, was I right. Even before she started working out. But now that she started working out, there's no way they got Yoka, New York City. If he met Merlin and you know, and Merlin's the shape she is now, says, okay, but I need to tell you something. She done took off her clothes, she's in the bed. But I need to tell you something. I've got 2 kids at home. And he's gonna say, oh, get out of here, get out of this hotel room, put your clothes on and get out of here. Right. See, that's when I know they're lying. So you get in there, she's the best thing you ever seen, ever had. She's laying there ready for you. She's been got on her knees and she's ready to blow you down. But I need to tell you something before I give you the best blowjob you've ever had. I've got 2 kids in the province. And you're going to say, oh, no, I'm getting done. Let me zip my pants up. I'm out of here. Because he just graduated from the Dick Academy, the Dick Police Academy. So that goes against their teachings. Mike Perry said that first 6 weeks after the baby, he said, Virginia like passion. For real, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's a badass on the internet, but that goes against what they're taught in the police, the Dick Police Academy. No, good way he's lying. Now, he ain't going to do that. Yeah, you know he's lying. He ain't going to do it. But you know they do that. They got that vow that they make. Them virtuous guys, you know, they got to have the perfect woman. But absolutely. Yeah, you know I'm telling the truth, 53 Shake Dog. They ain't going to do it. Let me get out of here. He said, I got a free membership. Thanks, man. Yeah. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the Sunshine Show community, Corey Feldman. He said, I think men who just want sex don't care, but if it's your wife, a wholesome woman, then a no kids, low body count virgin is important. Well, everybody has their preferences, Move. Like, we're not going to go back and forth about that. You got your preferences. So is that what you have now? Is that what you have now? A virgin, low count woman? If you do, then why are you on here? I don't understand it. But I'm not going to knock you for what you're looking for. You're just going to be looking a whole lot longer. And there's no way for you to really know if a woman's a virgin or not. She can tell you that. Now, most of them are going to bleed once you break that hymen. Roger Blue said, what's up, Cal? You seem to be on the tear lately. I've noticed on your shorts, you be going in on folks. Now, those are just from, see, shorts are taken from my live streams, Roger Blue. Okay? Those shorts are supposed to be fiery like that. I'm trying to get you to click on that to watch the whole video. I'm wanting more views. They don't pay me for shorts, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know how much I earned on all the shorts you see that I put out there, right? Because YouTube tells me to put out there because it brings you more subscribers, more views on your channel. But I probably the most I've ever earned in 1 month. Oh, I don't care. I can put out 100 shorts. It's $23. Okay, a lot of what I'm saying on there is to get your attention and say, hey, well, let me see what this guy's talking about. But no, nobody's under my skin. You know, you guys don't understand that I got a YouTube channel. I got to keep pumping out content. I've got to keep my content and my channel relevant, Roger Blue. I just can't just sit back. Where am I going to get most of my content? I get from the haters, a lot of it. But I'm in the Philippines. I don't really need to do that. But I just got a creative mind, man. I mean, don't hold it against me. I mean, really, I mean, unless you walk a mile in my shoes, I know what it seems like. But those shorts I made, I picked out that stuff. Like, I'm going to go through this live stream later today and get some gems and put it up there. Hopefully it'll attract more people to my channel. That's all I'm trying to do. Yeah, he says, I think a single mother knows how to huff and puff and blow the house down. Exactly. And she's learned her mistake. I want a woman that can weigh me up and appreciate me. If you got a virgin, never had a boyfriend before, how's she going to appreciate you? What's she going to weigh it up against? If you're a good lover or not. If you're a good provider or not. She doesn't know all of that. You're taking all those chances. But I just think, you know, that it's shallow, man. I mean, in my humble opinion. But you can do whatever you want to do. He said, yeah, I was in the Goonies. Mike Perry said, the shorts are my most shared videos for anyone I'm subscribed to on the channel. Yeah, it's a strategy. But there's no context. You have to go into the live stream and click on that for the context. But guys just look for anything to try to stick a needle in your eye from. I mean, they've always got to come up with some reason why you do things. No, I just do them. I'm over here, man. I'm living my best life, guys. Yeah, about 23, if that. You got to get millions of views on your shorts to even make it worthwhile. Now, how people are doing that, I don't know, but I guess it just takes time. But yeah, you got to get millions of views. Hey, Cisco International, thanks for the super chat. Said the Dick Police Academy is accepting applications. Yes, a few Dick Police on here. That Yoko, you see, he left because I called him out. That loser mentality is what gave him up. He's the Dick Police. He says that here's another potential penis member of the penis platoon. He said, sure, you're not going to say no, but long term, forget it. Yeah, but I just want to see you guys. Why are y'all coming to the Philippines anyway, then, if y'all such great men with such high standards and you know, and everything like that? I don't understand it. That's not who's showing up over here. Watch my videos, Barry. It's the average and below average men who's gotten the memo. It doesn't matter what you think. I can look at you and tell you. I'm saying as far as looks is concerned. You know, a lot of rich guys are showing up over here. People who got good money. But I'm saying in the looks department, there's a reason you're coming here. You didn't just wake up one day and say, I guess I'll go over here and spend all this money on a plane ticket and go to the Philippines halfway on the other side of the earth and all that, and then, deal with everything I got to deal with over here. No. Usually you've had enough. You've said enough is enough in your country and to make you come over here. And this guy's got, what is this? What kind of profile picture does he have? So I can't really respect guys who aren't really real. I mean, I guess that's being naive. Um, by giving you real information, because I did, so. But most of these guys with all this stupid, profile picture of a cat or something like that, but then you talking all tough. Michael Brumsey said, Cal, do you think most virgins are from the province or surrounding cities? It just depends. You got to realize a lot of times when you see a woman in the city, she's from the province. She comes out to go to school, to work. Okay. My son's mother was from the deep province. If you've never seen any of the videos I've made up there, go on and you'll see. But I met her down in Cebu. She was working. But they're here, but they're here. It's like, imagine trying to run into a virgin in America. But here I was in my 40s. And I was like, what, 48 or 49? And I met a virgin over here. She was 25. Oh my God. It is. But we're just kind of going off the beaten path. Now, this guy is a dick police. Okay. Unlock the secrets to striking this delicate balance with women who are possessive. Well, we're talking about that. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to get off here too. I want to thank everybody for your super chats, super stickers, all your thumbs up, all your support for Sunshine Shoulders, especially the people who are joining my members as members. Because I'm going to tell you, once I hit that 1,000 members, I promise you all my content is going to my members. Because I don't want to deal, if you're going to be a troll, you're going to pay me to be a troll on my channel. I just got to the point where I don't want to deal with it anymore. Not like I, used to. I don't have time for the dick police. Anything you do, they want to lock you up, scrutinize you for it. Well, hell, they all over, man. There is no one Philippines, guys. Remember, the Philippines started coming together as one under that one flag when the Spanish were here. But there was a time when all these islands were their own separate nations, really. That's why when you go there, they speak their own language, they cook their own foods a certain way. They've got their own traditions, customs, the whole 9 yards, guys. But there is no one certain place. It's hot everywhere over here. Yeah, he's a dick police. But thank y'all so much, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Go back and watch that dick police video. I did see that the algorithm did pick up one of my videos, so I guess I'm back into their good graces. But just one, because I saw on one of the channels over here, the guy had 1 million views, and I'm like, for that? For an interview? Because the algorithm picked him up and shot that video out. He got 1 million views. It was last month, and I'm like, wow. I think this video that the algorithm picked up, it's the Filipino trap. 3 secrets they don't want you to know, and it's got the AI cartoon of the Filipino woman on the front. It's got like 80,000 views now, and I'm like, well, hell, it's not even nowhere near one of my best videos I've ever made, but the algorithm picks it up. They could do all my videos like that. But take care, everybody. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. Don't do anything stupid, and look out, be on the lookout for the dick police, because they out there. They want to know whether or not the woman you with is a single mother or not. How old is she? Is that a lady boy? Whenever you start getting questions like that, pretty soon they're going to whip out the damn handcuffs. Take care, y'all. Thank you, brothers. I appreciate y'all.